Yo, what's going on, everybody? This is me, Trayvon Jones, Conscious Talk channel. Press that thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed to my channel. I wanted to talk about Mary J. Blige real quick. We all know who Mary J. Blige is. She's the hip hop queen of soul, hip hop soul, real love, reminisce. She has a song out now called about strength of a woman. All that kind of bullshit and all that. You know what I'm saying? And kudos to those who want to be uplifted and to, you know, women who want to uplift other women. There's some positivity in that, but it's just taken way too far. But Mary is upset because her ex-husband is over here getting alimony. Now, when you listen to her, and she speaks and she says that, that she thinks it's unfair that he gets to get alimony, that men today can actually get alimony from you, and he's the one who lied. He's the one who cheated. This is the same woman that has seen tons of women do men wrong, get all the money, take them for every little thing that they got, take them for all their property, have them paying thousands of dollars a month, plus child support if they have children. She's witnessed all of this. They never once think that, hey, maybe the children can be with the father. They automatically think that the mother is the best parent for the child. That's crazy. Some men are better parents. So to just categorize all men as just being lousy parents and they are the ones who should be paying child support is beyond me. And Mary is that type of person. But let's not even talk about the fact that Mary is abusive. Verbally, physically, she whoops on her man's asses. She will beat on her man's asses in public in front of people. I mean, she's been videotaped beating up on Kendu, slapping him in his face. But see, ain't none of these women trying to hear none of that. See, when you tell these same women who say how sorry Kendu is and that he's a grown man and he should be taking care of himself, I agree with everything that they say. He is a grown man and he should be taking care of himself. But Mary needs to be punished. Mary and women just like Mary have fought to get that feminism, to be able to be equal, to be able to say, hey, I make my own money. I got my own shit. And you over here making way more money than him. And you even employed your husband. You even employed him. You taking care of his kids. You know what I'm saying? Holding their hands and shit while you crossing the street. You just being this little doting little stepmama and shit like that. But in all of that, you was over here beating on him, talking crazy to him in public in front of people. And she has a history of doing this type of shit, being just totally abusive to men. This is what Mary J. Blige does. So when we sit up here and ignore all of that, but want to get upset with Kendu because he's teaching her ass a lesson and he's getting what he can get, because if it was the other way around, she would do the same thing. She would do the exact same thing. And you wouldn't get all these women talking all that shit. You wouldn't get it at all. But because he's a man, you want to, degrade him, talk crazy. And under most circumstances, I would say, yo, that shit is whack. You know what I'm saying? You should be taking care of yourself. But the reality is he worked for her. He feel like he's owed a certain amount of money. And let's not talk about the bullshit that she was going through and what she was doing to him. See, we want to talk about his infidelity. He cheated. He did all these things. But when you talk about different sources and things of that nature, who have inside sources, Some people would say that Mary was cheating. Mary is a lesbian, and she had a girlfriend in the relationship, but he ended up taking the girlfriend away from her. You know, you have these things that are said. So Mary ain't innocent. Mary had that ego, you know, that the audacity. You know, she was arrogant because she's the queen of hip hop soul. She's Mary J. Blige. She's the one making the money. You think she wasn't reminding him of that shit? She was. She was degrading him. But see, we don't want to talk about that though. We want to talk about how what it looks on the outside, and he's a grown man and he should, you know, should be taking care of himself, and he's just taking advantage of her, when women do this shit all the time. Women get away with this shit all the time, yo. And it's crazy. It's crazy and it's unfair. And this is the reason why I say to men, don't get married in the United States, because you are going to be the one who loses automatically. You're going to be the one who loses automatically. You know, unless by chance she's making all this money, but then she has the nerve to say, you need to get a prenup. But when a man tells a woman, yo, I need to get a prenup, now it becomes all these things like, well, you don't trust me, you don't value our relationship, you don't this, blah, 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 blah. It becomes all of those type of things. But the reality is, he's just trying to protect his assets. He's trying to protect himself. But you have women who have money that will say the same exact thing. Get a prenup, get a prenup. But you got Rihanna over here who's saying, I don't even want to get married at all. I ain't even trying to get married at all. I'm going to have babies. I'm going to be a baby mama. But I don't even want to get married at all, because I'm not even getting ready to give my money. Oprah Winfrey was the one who led that charge. She never got married to Stedman, ever. But that was her longtime boyfriend, although we know that, you know, Gail is her girlfriend. I mean, come on, you know, because, you know, they some lesbian bitches. You know what I'm saying? So, but we all know that. But she was never going to get married to Stedman because she didn't want to give her money away. So she didn't trust Stedman, obviously, because she just didn't want to even go there. She wasn't giving her money away. She wasn't going to do it. Rihanna says, I'm not doing it. But now you have Mary J. Blige telling other women, if you got money, make sure you get a prenup. This is what she's telling women. But when men tell men, get a prenup, get a prenup, but you got to get it early. You know, you talk about it early. So that way it won't sound like this. It won't sound like that. So she can't use it against you and say that she feels like she was forced and, you know, all that kind of shit. We got to be strategic about our shit. You see what I'm saying? You know, but women are telling other women who have money, make sure you get a prenup. That double standard shit, y'all. That is crazy and beyond me with that double standard shit. It just never, it never, it never fails. You know what I'm saying? This double standard type of shit. It's crazy. Never fails. But I want you guys to tell me what you think about this particular situation. You know, about Mary J. Blige going in. Because even with Mary, even when she was doing her concerts after her divorce, she was all up in her concerts, whining and crying. Oh, woe is me. My man, he cheated on me. And he did me wrong. And I got to pay all this money. And I'm supposed to be retiring. And I got to pay. You know, all that bullshit. She was really going in. You know what I'm saying? She was going in. Because she felt some kind of way about having to pay this man all this money every single month. But again, men go through this shit all the damn time. It ain't fair. Now, is it? It don't matter what sex got to go through that shit. It ain't fair one way or the other. And when you are parents, both of you are responsible for those children. We got to change this court system where the woman gets the kids and I got to pay her money. That shit is crazy, yo. I mean, why would anybody in their right mind want to have children with women in this country? Or even let alone get married? Are you kidding me? With these fucked up ass laws? So Mary is feeling what a man feels because she's the dominant one. And now she's telling other ladies, don't do what I did. You know, make sure you get a prenup. But men be telling other men that shit all the time. So make that make sense with the double standard type bullshit, yo. Pretty much. That just make that make sense. But I need you guys to like, share, and subscribe and press that thumbs up and tell me what you think about the queen of hip hop soul upset because she has to pay alimony. Hey, you fought real hard for what you consider equality. You fought real hard for it and you still fighting for it. And you got a lot of women who are just as equally as outraged as you. And some men. So when the rabbit got the gun, you should embrace it because, hey, that's a win for y'all when you look at it in that perspective. Because now that's true equality. That's true equality. But of course, when it comes to men, you know, we shouldn't want to have to do that to y'all, and we shouldn't want to be evil like that towards y'all because y'all women, right? Y'all the gods and mothers of this earth. But you can do it to men all day long. Yeah, that shit sucks when you got to pay alimony. Yeah, it sucks, doesn't it, ladies? And a lot more of you ladies are going to start feeling that. And let's talk about statistics for a moment. How a lot of black women in particular are starting to become the faces of violence. Women are going to prison at alarming rates at this time. Not a good look. Mary J. Blige, with all her victimhood and upsetness and whining and crying throughout the years. And a lot of these women could relate, talking about, oh, I'm not gonna cry, and whining and crying and shit all the damn day long, and all them damn ratchet ass songs. You know, and you know, I like Mary, she cool. But enough is enough. You know, you over here being violent, beating on men, and now you telling the world how you're the victim. We see you for what you are, Mary. Period and point blank. You ain't no damn victim. And a lot of you women that follow you, y'all, you're not victims. You're not victims. Like, share, and subscribe. And I see you all on the next video. Shalom.